Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night Frenzy, the show the players watch. I'm Sam Ali, and it's week 3, the time where we get a good idea of who are the contenders and who are the pretenders. I like to pretend I am Celine Dion when I'm driving in traffic, but that is neither here nor far, wherever you are. Our game of the week features 2 undefeated teams as Westwood hosted Lance. The Purple Hornets kicked the field goal on their opening drive, but the Patriots don't know what a field goal is. Ashton Bergman scores from 15 yards out. 2-point conversion is good, and Westwood is up 8-3. A little later, after a 40-yard run from Nate Beckman, he breaks another 30-yarder, but this time he finds the end zone. Touchdown Westwood. 2-pointer is good, and the lead is now 16-3. More from the Pats in the second quarter. Inside the 5-yard line, it's Beckman again. There's a big scrum at the goal line, but the Westwood offense pushes their quarterback ahead, and he scores. At another 2-point conversion, and it's a 24-3 lead for the Patriots. But the Purple Hornets would get things going. Cooper Jefferson looks like he's going to get sacked, but he flips it to Foster Miller, and he's got a convoy in front of him. Miller takes the ball down near the sideline. He cuts back inside, and he'll take it all the way to the house. But hold on, a block in the back negates the touchdown, but the ball is placed inside the red zone. And a few plays later, it's going to be Miller with the ball, and he will punch it in for 6. Extra point is good as the Purple Hornets get their first touchdown of the game, but the Westwood offense would put a couple more points on the board as they win it 38-10, and the Patriots are 3-0. Let's go to the scoreboards now for more MPC action as Gwynn gets another dominating win, this time over Manistique, 48-14. Ishpeming traveled to Wisconsin to take on Wild Rose. It came down to the final seconds, but the Hematites lose a heartbreaker to the Wildcats, 12-8. We go to Delta County now, and it's Gladstone with their toughest test yet this season, taking on Nogami. Late in the first, game is scoreless, but not for long. Owen Hansen right up the gut, and he gone. 55-yard touchdown for Hansen. The extra point was good, and the Braves were up 7-0 after 1. Second quarter, same score. Darren Johnson fakes the handoff to Hansen. He's met by a bunch of defenders, changes direction to the far side of the field. He is again met by some minors, but he pitches it to Hansen, who makes a couple guys miss, and he scores. Unbelievable sequence of events leads to another Gladstone touchdown. It's now 14-0 Braves. Nogami tried their best to stay in this one. Jason Waterman's pass is tipped up, and Cooper Cavadias has it, and he will go into the end zone for the score. This one was ugly from start to finish as Gladstone hammers Nogami 43-0 for their second shutout of the season. The Miners are 0-3 for the first time since 2000. Back to the scoreboards as Marquette gets their first win of the season over Sault Ste. Marie, 31-7. Andrew Gale rushed for 241 yards and 2 touchdowns for the Redmen, and it was Fond du Lac over Menominee, 49-20. We go next to Dickinson County, where the Norway Knights hosted the Clippers of Sturgeon Bay. Early on, both defenses came to play in this one. Anthony Moore gets the carry. He tries to bounce it outside, but Michael Wilson is having none of that. Ensuing possession for the Knights, Josh Plant on the play-action fake, looking, and he would go down, courtesy of, yes, Anthony Moore. I've said Anthony Moore's name 3 times now, and for good reason. Here on 2nd and 10 from the Norway 25, a nice cutback by Moore. He finds the sideline, and he's got daylight and green grass for days. 75 yards for the score, puts the Clippers up 6-0. On their next possession, Norway facing a 3rd and 1 from their own 29. Jordan Wright gets 1 yard and a whole lot more, 71 yards in fact, and that put the Knights up 7-6, and Norway would hold on in the end, 30-23 over the Clippers to move to 3-0. Just down the road from Norway, Robin Martela and the Mountaineers played host to West Iron. Second quarter, the Wycons up 6-0, and knocking on the door, Jace Brockhagen goes up the gut for the 5-yard score. 2-point conversion good, 14-0 West Iron. Iron Mountain now driving on 3rd and 10 from midfield. Charlie Gerhard rolls right, throws to Evan Geronimi. He hauls it in, follows his blockers, and picks up 15 yards and a first down. But Iron Mountain would turn it over on downs, and the Wycons would make them pay in a hurry. Neil Tomasoski goes right up the middle on the QB keeper, and that was a wise decision by Neil. 71 yards for the score, put the Wycons up 20. Iron Mountain would fumble on their next drive, and from the Mountaineer 34, the first play call is Tomasoski again. Same play, same result. This one goes for 34 yards, and West Iron County rolls into Iron Mountain and leaves with a 35-3 win over the Mountaineers. Let's go to the Copper Country for some scores now, and it was Hurley hanging on to beat Calumet 32-26. The Midgets rack up 300 yards on the ground, and Hancock more than doubles up Northland Pines 48-20. Newberry improves to 2-1 on the season as they get a road win over Bark River Harris 34-14, and Gogebic knocks off Houghton at home 42-30. Let's go to Stang Nation now as Munising hosted Lake Linden Hubble. First quarter, Mustangs at the goal line. Alec Blank takes 2 steps forward for 6 points. Extra point no good, and Munising is up 6-0 early on. More from the Stangs as they take to the air. Blank rolls to his left, and he's got a man open. It's Josh Hootery for the score. That made it 12-0 Munising, and the Stangs defense was also making plays in this one. The handoff goes to Aaron Hano, and he is swallowed up by McCoy Freeman. And Munising picks up the win tonight over the Lakes, 34-28, the final there. Let's jump to the 8-man scoreboards, and what a night it was. North Central was in a deep hole, and they made a big rally late, but Ontonagon hangs on for the 32-30 win as the Jets lose their second straight game, and Stevenson blasts Forest Park 42-16. Rapid River gets another big win as they top North Dickinson 44-26, and it was Brimley moving to 3-0 as they squeak by Onaway 26-25. That will do it for me on this edition of Friday Night Frenzy. Don't forget, right here on ABC 10 tomorrow at noon, the Michigan Wolverines will host Cincinnati. Then at 3:30 on the Big Ten Network, Michigan State takes on Western Michigan. Then on Sunday, the NFL is back. Lions face Arizona, and Green Bay opens against Seattle. Best of luck to everyone who entered into the ABC 10 Rock and Refuel NFL Challenge. All right, I'm heading out. Jimmy Kimmel is next year on ABC 10. From all of us here at the station, have a great night and a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.